What's going on, everybody? It's Chance. I'm gonna make a quick video. I haven't made a video in about a month, and to be honest, probably not the best time to film a video, considering I am kind of sick. The lighting's off. That's alright. Let me see if I can. Okay. I'll sit this way rather. All my videos are unprofessional because professionalism is just an idea. Well, it's actually just a matter of an opinion. But anyways, I'm going to make this video about quality of life, ways I personally want to improve my life. And that's just my perspective and opinion, and then ways that I, in my opinion, think could help improve your life if you're watching and you think that you might be missing a couple of things or a couple of ways. You think that you can change a couple of ways of living to improve your life. So the first one is diet. Like 100%, no questions asked. That is a key. It's so important, and people kind of shrug it off. Like, as long as they're working out, soda here, soda there, sugar here, sugar there, lots of fats, which you need fats, you need a little bit of sugar, but then we go past that point to where what we need becomes an excuse for what we actually get and do. So, like, for example, we need sugars. You get natural sugars from, like, fruits, and there's plenty of other things out there, but, like, off the top of my head, we'll just go with fruits, right? So say someone's like, okay, I need sugar in my diet. Obviously, we all need sugar, but just enough. We don't need a large amount. Well, that's not an excuse to, like, drink soda, eat candy, junk food, none of that. Like, soda, candy, junk food, like, those things, in my opinion, need to be gone. I'm working on it, and I'm serious about it. And people always, again, I said this in one of the other videos, people always ask why I'm so serious about it. It's because I know how it affects you. I personally, like, noticed and seen the effects on other people and on myself. So the sugar thing, we'll go with soda as the main one. Okay, if you drink soda every day, say you drink one a day, or say you drink a lot, say you drink more. Number one, just one soda a day is too much. You shouldn't drink soda unless, and then we'll go into, okay, I say you shouldn't drink soda because obviously the amount of sugar content and caffeine, but we can even go with diet or zero soda products. Diet has aspartame in it that's been found to be like it's not good for you. I think that's a chemical or whatever that aspartame is. That's the one thing they found in diet that's not good. And then zero, I'm not really sure what's in it that wouldn't be healthy for you, but obviously not drinking these products is better than drinking, right? And then we'll go, okay, so that's just one of the main things with sugar that people drink. Let's talk about how it affects you, though, like how it affects me personally, how I've seen it affect others, like in my perspective. I've gone extended periods of time not drinking these products, and it immediately boosted my energy. And then not immediately, within a couple of weeks after stopping drinking all these products, using these products. And I'm talking about coffee as well, because it's mainly caffeine and sugar that we're going to go into. So with sugar, that's soda, lots of sugar, and caffeine. Coffee has like quite a bit of caffeine. These energy drinks, some of the sodas. If you get rid of caffeine and sugar, and say you just switch to, the only caffeine you'll get is a cup of, like, black coffee in the morning, which some people won't even tolerate black coffee. If you don't tolerate black coffee, then go with no caffeine and no sugar. But if you just absolutely need the caffeine, there's the caffeine pills, which those are sketch to me. But the black coffee is not bad. So that's number one. That's just the first That's 5 minutes in the video, but that is the first thing I think that will increase your quality of life, in my perspective and opinion, is if you quit caffeine and sugar. The second thing, and one of the most important things as well, because junk food, we're going to just immediately say junk food. We'll throw that in the first one. Junk food, eat right, drink right, clean diet. Number one. Number two, mindset / energy. What your mindset is and where you put your energy. If you are a negative thinker, have negative thoughts, do your best to maintain it. If not, get rid of it. I've been known in the past, and even still now struggle with it, but in the past, we'll go with like 2 years ago, when I graduated high school, I was 18 years old. One of the most negative, pessimistic, and just not good to be around, to be honest. I wasn't a good person to be around 2 years ago. I'd say now I'm increasing my quality of life. I'm working on myself. It's getting a little cold. I'm working on myself. I'm increasing my quality of life, my mindset. I'm constantly trying to develop and grow mentally, spiritually, physically, all that. And I have setbacks. No one's perfect. I do have setbacks, but for the most part, that's where my energy is going, right? My energy is going for a positive, and I'll literally use my hands as an example. You have people that their energy is shooting upwards, and it's obviously gradual. And then you have people who gradually decline. And then you have people who just stay the same, they stay stagnant, and whatever works for them, you know? But I feel like we should always be going upwards, unless you're just, and there's not a lot out there, I feel like. But if you're a percent of the population where you are enlightened, you are at peace, you are spiritual, religious, whatever your whatever your belief is, if you're comfortable in that belief, and you're living and maintaining a good life, a positive life, and leaving a positive impact, then that's fine. You be there, and you stay there, and if you're positive, and you're experiencing good and doing good, then you're already on your way. But with that positive person that's experiencing and feeling and spreading good, it doesn't mean that nothing negative happens. It just means that they know how to handle it. Then you have someone, I'll use myself. I feel like I'm in the middle, you know? I'm not quite at Zen, peace. That's hard. But I'm not quite going downwards. I'd say I'm just slightly increasing my quality of life day by day. So, and I'm off track with the whole, I said number one, diet, number two, energy. But I think that's the only two I need to really address in this video. It's how you treat yourself and how you think and feel of yourself in the world. And how you treat the world is important too. Because with the energy, if you're putting out negative energy into the world and you're not really doing a lot of positive, and a lot of your interactions socially are negative, then you're not doing, there's no opinion to be had of it. It's just not good. Period. We don't want to complicate things. We want to just grow and get better. We don't want things to be difficult or uncomfortable. All these negative emotions that come with negative action, it's just the ripple effect, the after effect. And the first thing before negative action is, of course, negative thought. Just put it this way. If negative thought didn't exist, literally, would negative action ever exist? That's something to just ponder. Or say negative thought existed, but negative action never existed. Can the world, can we as a people, as a species, can we prevent negative action in the future? Will that be something that is technically possible? As of right now, no way, not even close. But just think about it. It's not mind control. It's not too much control. If it's only positive, then it's good. If it's good for all, then it should be done for all. And that's just how I feel in terms of your energy. Killing your ego, that's another big one. Elisha talks about this a lot. Elisha Long kind of inspired me to start. I already had these thoughts and ideas, and I already talked about this with my friends, but he kind of inspired me to turn on the camera and just film. My setup isn't very good. I'm holding my phone, but regardless, it was a matter of literally, I was just, to put an example, the law of attraction or putting thought into action. I was in the restroom, like, I'm sick, I'm blowing my nose, but in that instant, I knew that I had to come film a video. And I used to think that when I thought I wanted to do something that I should wait. And now some things you think in their long term and you cannot, or you have to wait. You cannot act in that moment. But this was something that in the moment, it was only positive for me to come make a video. It was only positive for me to start putting my thoughts into words, into action. Use your energy carefully. I made a video about that a couple weeks ago, or probably over a month ago now. I only film when I'm home. I only film when it's right for me to film. Where I'm at in life, where I live during the week, when I'm not off work, we'll call it, the energy is not right for me to film unless I'm absolutely alone. And that's rare in that place. I almost refuse to film when others are around, because then it's not really my 100% personal perspective and thought going into the video, right? There's that slight alteration of my thoughts because I'm constantly focused on the people around me. And it's a decent quality to have. However, it does make things difficult at times too, because, and I'm just ranting at this point, I'm finishing off the video, but I'm going to end it with a little rant. So when I'm alone, 100% most peace in my mind. Clearly, I feel like most people are wired that way. And meditation for me, it's not even like I meditate a lot, if anything. Because for me, meditation, when I do like intend to meditate and I act on, I want to meditate, I dim the energy around me. I dim the lights. I try to have less, as the least amount of noise as possible. I try to clear my head, let thoughts come and go, just clear my head, maybe have some water, something to just act and do. If I'm lacking and I'm not able to like properly meditate how I want to, the water's there, right? The only action I really need when I'm trying to meditate is water. If I have anything else around me, I'm not really trying to meditate. I'm not putting effort into it. So my energy, I have a theory on energy, but that's such a long video, and well, that's such a long topic that it would be a whole separate video. And it's not, it's not far off. It's not even necessarily a 100% unique theory. It's just my own way of putting. It is my own unique ideas, but of course those ideas spawned from other things I've heard and seen. Think of it as this, and I'll end the video with this. And I talked about it about a month ago. I said, where are you putting your energy? Like, seriously, in your life, are you focusing, acting, or putting your energy into negative things? Are you worried too much about opinions of other people, other people's problems? If you're not 100% focused on yourself, or at least 90%, and then that other 10% would obviously be allocated to like family and goals and like positive things, right? But if you're not constantly trying to take the negatives and turn them into a positive and push yourself forward and get better and do better and learn and grow, are we really like, is that okay? It is okay. However, if you're not 100% pushing yourself towards the positive, putting your energy in the right place, it is a good idea to consider just changing a little bit and trying to grow a little bit and staying open-minded and having no fear or anxiety about other opinions or any other ideas and energy. Just think about it. I've been thinking about it, and I figured I'd throw that in this video. So that's going to be all. I'm running a bit of a long video here, 15 minutes. I'm thinking about starting a podcast. I would need to find the right person to do it with. I have a couple of people in mind because I tend to go long term. Like, I tend to want to talk for a period of time because I don't do these videos often. So I'm thinking of a podcast. Let me know if you're seeing this, if that would be something you're interested in. I plan on starting it within a couple of months whenever I find the right person, which I have people in mind, and then whenever I have it set up to where I can meet that person at least on a weekly basis, if not every other day. I would want a podcast quite often. I would definitely have random people on the podcast, and I think it would be a fun, like, amazing, positive thing for me to do, and hopefully I can ripple that effect, that positiveness, that energy onto other people. That's it, everybody. If you're watching, thank you for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, be sure to let me know with, like, a comment. I'm not worried about ratings. Subscribe if you want to, like, see more of me, you know? If you were into this, let me know. If you have any critique, let me know. I'm always open to any, like, opinions and ideas, so be sure to comment. Thanks, everybody, for watching. It's been Chance, and I'm out.